Alrighty, let's get after it. 3/10/2026, 5 p.m. Welcome to free agency season where everything is taking off all at once, and it seems like everything just blew up all at once. It just started right off the rip. It's crazy.
Shout out Liquid Death.
Yeah, we can't say that because they don't pay us, so I'm not giving them shout outs.
I'll give them a shout out. I don't care.
Yeah, the Bears make horrendous moves per usual in free agency.
What? Horrendous moves? What
Dude,
the fuck?
We got the worst rated D tackle in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, I didn't screenshot that one. I can't remember his name.
It touched an N. Neville.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Yeah, depth piece.
But he is our depth. We have no depth. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
well, I mean, who knows?
Kobe Bryant. Obviously, we get Kobe Bryant.
That's awesome. That's definitely far from horrendous.
Yeah, I'm not too upset by that one.
I love that.
I just feel like we probably could have gave Jaquan less. That was the only thing about that I felt about it. I mean, whatever. No big deal. I believe... So, Tremaine Edmonds, he obviously leaves. They fill that hole with... I can't remember his name.
Devin Bush.
Devin
Bush, yeah. There's a linebacker from the Browns.
I thought we signed a linebacker from the Seahawks.
We might have, but we signed Devin Bush, who's only going to be 28 sometime this year.
Yeah.
He's actually got a lot of potential. I mean, the guy I think was like, I want to say he was they said he was like the number 15th overall pick for the Steelers.
Yeah.
And obviously it just didn't work out there. He kind of bounced around a bit, but he played in Seattle in 2023, then played in Cleveland for 24 and 25. PFF ranks, which we know aren't necessarily
the best.
Yeah, the best, or most credible, but I mean, he's actually not too terrible. I mean, he's slightly higher than middle of the road, I'd say. I don't know, I'm excited for it. I don't hate it. Fairly cheap as well. He's a 10th overall pick. That's not the 15th. That's my bad.
What else? The Bears signed Khalif Raymond.
Yeah, I love that too. I think that's a great pickup.
And
love me a good special teamer.
Shout out to Sean Wright. He got $5.5 million from the Jets, who are also making horrendous moves. Really, really bad moves.
Yeah, the Jets don't. I mean, they're the worst organization in all of football. I think they're like in a competition to cement themselves as worse than the Browns.
I truly think so.
The Browns have never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're managing to do it, but they sure as hell are managing to do it. Obviously, the biggest news that everybody has probably seen as of recent is Geno Smith going back to his former team, the New York Jets.
Going to the Jets. The Bears did sign former Buffalo Bills cornerback Cam Lewis to a 2-year deal. Whatever. Depth. There we go. That's another good one.
A lot of defensive pieces. Honestly, we haven't really made any offensive moves, which I'm fine with. I don't care. But
yeah, I would just assume.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of defensive pickups kind of just all around the league.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what the Raiders are doing. Or not the Raiders, the Ravens.
Did we talk about the Max Crosby thing, didn't we?
Yeah, we talked about the last time, but now Isaiah Likely's gone.
Yeah, Isaiah Likely is now on the Giants,
which
I fucking love.
A lot of people, so I was talking to one of my friends. Obviously, it's not, it's a joke more than anything, but it's funny because it's kind of true. The Giants load up players, it's like, man, the Giants might actually be good, and they just always suck. It just never works. Obviously, this time could be very, very different.
Yeah, I think.
But it could be different every time, too. I guess you could make an argument for that.
I think the reason this time it's different is because they actually have a legit quarterback in play here. Yeah, so far. I mean, for a guy who's played 1 year, looked as fantastic as he did, there's a lot on the table for...
He just got to stay healthy. And that's the biggest thing we've seen him put his body on the line. Shout out Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to stay out of concussion protocol for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
But, I mean, man, this team is, getting more and more stacked it feels like every day. It's crazy how fucking like
They're
their
making good
roster
moves,
wise,
dude.
yeah. Like I'm serious. It's crazy. And then like Harbaugh's the coach now too. It's like, man, they might actually be serious. I'm making an early prediction right now. They win that division this year. I think the Giants are going to win that division.
Yeah.
I don't think that's far fetched. I think the Eagles are kind of full on collapsing. It
Oh,
seems
yeah,
like they're
they're
just
cooked.
losing pieces left and right. Obviously, they want A.J. Brown gone. Who the hell knows what's going to end up happening there? But Dallas probably pose a pretty good threat. Commanders,
See that stuff that
I don't.
the Dallas tried to get Max Crosby?
I did, yeah, but what they wanted 2 first-round picks, obviously, for him. And they're like, there'd be no point of
Yeah.
doing this.
The Cowboys offered just the first and the second. And then, yeah, obviously. The asking price was 2 first, which a lot of people. I saw like one Cowboys page. They were like, I'm actually glad we didn't give that up for him.
Well, I mean, it would make no sense.
Yeah,
you,
it would
you
suck.
traded away a pass rusher for 2 first-round picks to trade those for a pass rusher.
Yeah.
That's probably, honestly, not as good as Micah Parsons. So, like, yeah, that would have been kind of a completely lateral move.
Neville Gallimore. That was his name. From the Colts.
That's right. Isaiah Likely, though, kind of got a bag. 3-year, $40 million deal with the Giants.
Not too bad, dude. Pretty solid.
Yeah, for a guy who missed, most of last year? Or was it the year before?
I mean, honestly, he's a good player. We've seen him actually, like when Mark Andrews went down, he kind of just stepped up.
He's a stud.
Like, whoa, like this guy's actually really good. Potentially just as good as Mark Andrews.
Yeah. I was kind of shocked that they just let him walk. I was like, seems interesting. I don't know. I feel like Mark Andrews is getting kind of up there in age where maybe they would have done something to move him.
They're just doing a lot of stupid shit over there in Baltimore, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah.
I feel like everything I've seen just like is kind of.
I don't know. I mean, the Max Crosby thing's a great move on their part. Their pass rush was terrible last year, but.
Yeah, but now they're losing everything else. I mean, they lose Isaiah Likely, like you said, an aging Mark Andrews.
The hardest thing for them to
Zay
overcome
Flowers
is.
sucks. And he's their best receiver.
I don't know if he sucks, but they don't have any receivers. That's something they're going to need to address. But honestly, I'm like more concerned with the fact that like you just got rid of one of the best centers in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hell of a hole to try and fill when you have a team that is borderline competing for the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, and the problem is that your quarterback has been getting injured because your offensive line is also so cheeks, but then you get rid of your center.
Yeah, that move I didn't understand. I feel like you got to just pay him. I know it sucks, but man, I feel like you got to just eat that one.
Maybe they're just confident. Maybe they're just confident they'll just find someone else. I don't really understand it, personally.
Yeah. Which Tremaine Edmonds, by the way, you mentioned him leaving. He's another player that went to the Giants.
Yes. I did see he got like a 3-year. He actually got like a decent amount of money.
36 mil, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked they let Cordero Flock go, though. I think that's his name. Yeah, Cordero Flock, he's a cornerback. He ended up going to the Titans. Got a 3-year, $45 million deal from the Titans.
You know who else went to the Titans?
Wandale Robinson.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, yeah, and Mitch Trubisky. Titans are loading up, dude. They're all going back to play under Dayball again.
They're loading up. They're waiting for once Cam Ward gets injured, Mitchell Trubisky's going to fill in. He's going to get a starting job back. He's going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be awesome, dude. It's going to be absolute cinema.
Yeah, that team's going to be dog shit this year.
They're going to be dog
Again.
shit forever.
But they definitely have made some valuable moves.
Yeah.
In the right direction. I would absolutely.
I mean, yeah, they're moves with all good intentions, I'll say. That's how I'll phrase it.
Yeah.
Like it looks good. Will it work out? It's the Tennessee Titans, so more than likely not. And that sucks for them, but whatever, at least they're getting a new cool stadium. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, new stadium, new uniforms. They got a lot of stuff good going for them, so.
Yep. That's about it. Yeah, new stadium, new uniforms. We'll see.
New head coach, new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, we'll hope
Second-year
it works out.
quarterback. Got some rookies on the team. I mean,
It might turn around. Maybe.
we'll see. You know who it didn't turn around for? Tua Tagovailoa. He's out of Miami, dude. It's done. The Tua experiment is over.
God.
It's crazy to think that, like, here we are, like, 2 years later. Like, if you had told me 2 years ago that, like, the Cardinals would just release Kyler Murray, the Dolphins would just release Tua, I'd be like, damn, really? No way. They got that bad?
Tua is still going to be making $99 million over the next 2 years.
He is, and he's going to be doing it while wearing a Falcons jersey.
Yep.
Because he is going to Atlanta.
Are the Falcons just like the worst? Honestly, do they not get enough hate?
They don't get enough hate, for sure, but they're not the worst. The Jets definitely.
Well, what are they doing with their QB situation? We're going to pay Kirk Cousins $180 million. That same year, we're going to draft a quarterback in the first round. And then 2 years later, we're going to sign Tua Tagovailoa.
Well, hear me out. Because if you think about what they did, it makes sense. You signed Kirk. Now, the amount of money they gave to Kirk Cousins was the problem.
That's the first problem.
That was the problem. If they would have signed Kirk Cousins on the whatever it was, I think he got a 3-year deal, right?
Something outrageous. Yeah, it was like 3 years.
It was like 3 years, however many millions. Like
180.
Yeah, you could have got, like, you draft the quarterback. It's like what we always talk about. Let him ride the bench. Let him sit under a veteran for a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years. A guy like Kirk Cousins wouldn't have been a bad guy to learn from for Michael Penix.
Him.
Well, because he sucked. He threw like fucking 7 picks in 2 games or some shit. Like,
you gotta just fight through. I'm sorry.
He played like absolute dog shit. And it's like, at this point, we got to at least see what Michael Penix has. That's all they did.
Yeah.
They put him at the end of the season, and they seen a little spark from him, and they figured going into next year, fuck it, we're willing to eat it. This kid looks good.
And then his knees
and he
left
did.
the chat.
And then, yeah, he tragically injured himself at the end of the season, which now puts him in the pickle of having, to go get someone like Tua, who's younger, little less. I mean, he's not fucking. He's probably just as mobile as Kirk Cousins at this point.
They absolutely love lefty quarterbacks in Atlanta.
But, yeah, it's kind of goofy. Like, now you're going to have 2 lefty, semi-young quarterback room. I mean, Tua's not young, but he's not old.
Yeah.
Kirk's probably going to be on the move, if I had to guess.
Yeah, absolutely will.
There's no point in him being there. But I got to say, I am hoping and praying for the downfall of that team this year. I want to see that team crash and burn and win 2 games or possibly 3 games at most. I think Kevin Stefanski is a shitbag, and we've talked about this before.
Yes.
And I think Kevin Stefanski loves to ruin young black quarterbacks' career. So Michael Penix, kiss your starting job goodbye forever. And he just loves to ruin quarterback careers, honestly, overall. And Tua, I mean, they signed a punter like an hour after they signed Tua. So What does that tell you about how confident they are in their offense getting Tua in the backfield? It's like, yeah, we're going to be punting a lot. I just don't see anything good coming of it. I don't like Stefanski. I think Tua's time is up. He's 1 concussion away from being done.
I would definitely. I mean, I think should have retired by now, personally. I absolutely think so. He should not be playing for his own health. Literally for his own health.
I like how the Dolphins posted their graphic too for Tua, and they're like, "Thanks for everything. 6 seasons, 4-time team captain, 1-time Pro Bowler." 4-time team captain. You're gonna fucking put that on there? Like, come on, it's almost embarrassing, dude. That's so funny.
Trying to find what's another big one. Oh, Romeo Doubs is gone.
Yeah, Romeo Doubs went to the Patriots. 4 years, $70 million. I think that's a pretty damn good price they got him for, honestly. For a team that doesn't have really any receivers other than their young guys, it's just going to be a matter of, like, are you going to utilize him? Or is this going to be another, like, revolving door, who's the number 1?
That might be a problem. I don't know. Maybe they'll then go for Tyreek Hill. Maybe we'll see Tyreek Hill signing somewhere here soon.
They do like to have, women abusers on their team. Granted, they just cleared up a space for one, so.
Yep. Mike Evans went to the 49ers.
That was huge. Who the hell seen that coming?
I don't think anyone.
No.
I think this will be, if not this year, definitely next year, Mike Evans is done.
It's a good chance.
This will be his 13th year, I believe. I'm interested to see what his productivity is going to look like.
I think he's going to fit very well in that system. I think he's going to have a great year, honestly. Brock Purdy needs a fucking weapon downfield, which honestly...
But how much of a weapon is he anymore?
He's a weapon. The problem is
injury.
now they have nobody else, though. Like, they're getting... Ayuk's gone. Jawan Jennings is a free agent.
He sucks.
I shouldn't say they have nobody else, but, like,
Ricky
he's
Pearsall.
gone. Ricky Pearsall's good. So, like, you got 1, 2...
But it's like they got to
You'll
stay
get
healthy.
Kittle back. Yeah, it's just...
They all got to stay healthy. It's a substation, dude. They're cooked.
I know, dude. The memes that were coming out about the substation, watching Mike Evans' ligaments walk onto the field, and it was so funny.
It was Isaiah Likely went to the Lions.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Or Pacheco, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that honestly, I think that's a great move by them too. I don't know. I didn't see. I don't think it said how much they got him for.
I did not see anything yet.
No. I can't imagine they paid him too much.
Definitely not.
Probably less than they were going to have to pay Montgomery, which I honestly think is kind of a fair trade.
I do.
They're going to have to pay Gibbs a lot.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how much. Well, especially now, Kenneth Walker with the contract he just got.
What the fuck? How did the Chiefs get Kenneth Walker? How does this happen? Nobody seen that. I'm shocked I haven't seen more like outrage or people blowing up over that.
Well, I think a lot of people kind of have their opinions on Kenneth Walker. Everything I see and everyone I talk to, they're like, Kenneth Walker's not that good.
See, I disagree, and obviously that's easy to say now because it's like, well, he just won Super Bowl MVP. That's not even going to be my argument. My argument would just be watching him over the last few years. He's been underutilized by a team that was kind of in disarray. I mean, they had the one good year with Geno, but it was Geno. They were slinging it a lot. They weren't fucking running it the way that he needs to be utilized.
The big argument, too, is like if he was so good, why did they split the backfield with Charbonnet?
Is Jahmyr Gibbs bad? Why'd he split the backfield with Dave Montgomery? They were literally 50-50. I know, but it's like...
That's actually apples and oranges. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Walker is apples and oranges.
We're not talking fucking Jahmyr Gibbs and Kenneth Walker. We're talking about Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, and we're talking Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet.
Yeah, but they were still putting up, like, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs are still putting up the numbers. Kenneth Walker was not.
Is it because Charbonnet's getting the ball too much? Kind of like how everyone talked about this year, too. Let fucking Kenneth Walker get all the yards.
Again,
and then
if he was so good, he would be like the Jahmyr Gibbs in that situation, where Jahmyr Gibbs is getting more workload.
This year. Last year, it was not that way. It was 50-50 last year. And even the year before that, it was not like Jahmyr Gibbs' team until this year, which was like what solidified
I think it was because
Montgomery.
of last year.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because they know how much talent he's got.
Yeah.
But either way, I think it's the exact same thing. It's like, why have fucking multi-running backs? If Jahmyr Gibbs is so good, why have two running backs that you're splitting at 50-50 with?
Yeah. I mean, he was a rookie, but...
Wasn't a rookie last year. Or the year before. I'm saying last year, not this most recent, the year before
I do
that.
think, I will agree that Kenneth Walker, just because I've had him in fantasy, he has been good, not great. $45 million, great? Or, like, no.
Again, good, not great.
Yeah.
Good coming from a team with fucking Geno Smith, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett at the time. I can't remember who else was on the team 2-3 years ago, but like just a team that was never like, they weren't fucking competitive. One good year with Geno Smith. And again, that's because they were throwing the ball a lot. I think he was just underutilized and their offensive system did not fit his style of play. And you look what he did with Clint Kubiak. Use him in the pass game. The run game opens up. The O-line, the pieces they brought in got a lot better. Like,
yeah,
the whole team was much better, and then he started thriving. So, I mean, I just can't believe I can't believe the Chiefs got him, dude. That just makes no sense to me.
Well, they paid $45 million. Too much. That's insane. I feel like
$15 million a year.
It's a lot.
It's not that crazy though.
It's
After
like,
the season he had, he did himself a benefit by having the season he had.
I mean, but that obviously, yeah, absolutely. I don't think that's the worst contract that we've seen in free agency so far.
No, 1,000%
I think
it is not.
Alec Pierce is good. He is not top 10 highest paid wide receiver in the league good.
That's for now top 10 highest paid. We'll see how much that changes, but also the highest paid free agent wide receiver ever. 4 years, $116 million. I'm like, that is just, what are we even talking about?
And who the hell was offering him more money? Because did you see that they said that he actually took the Colts offer? Like, he was offered more money from somewhere else, but denied it to stay with the Colts.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I thought he
I don't know if it's true. I saw Colts pages talking about it. I don't know if it's, how true it is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, who on earth is offering Alec Pierce more than $116 million? Granted, he's good. I do think he's good. And we've said on the show that he was the best receiver in that room.
Yeah.
Shout out Michael Pittman Jr. He went to the Steelers.
Shout out the Steelers for a good move.
Actually, I believe I seen something. I don't know how true it is, but Jaquan Brisker is going to the Steelers.
Oh, that would be a bummer.
Well, yeah, we got Kevin Byard. And
Still a bummer.
Kobe Bryant.
That's still a bummer.
But yeah, Alec Pierce, that's a lot of money, dude. That means no more Jonathan Taylor. Because how are they going to pay Alec Pierce, Daniel Jones, who apparently wants $50 million a year. That's what he actually, that's why they did the transition tag.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants $50 million a year.
Yeah.
They offered him like 35.
I don't think there's going to be anybody that can give it to him. Well, he's getting 38 with that tag.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, that's what it was.
So, but he's obviously, I don't know with the transition tag if that's the same shit with the franchise tag, where if he gets an offer from someone else and accepts it, that they have to give up like a pick. Like the other team would have to give the Colts a pick in return for him or what. I don't know how it's going to work, but
whoever's offering him that is insane.
I don't know. I just don't understand how he could. I mean, I guess maybe on his mind, like he's looking at it like he got $40 million a year from the Giants. That experiment ended. He goes and gets what do you get, like $2 million from the Vikings or something? Was this like a really low number? Was
I
it
think
not?
it was like 1.2.
Yeah,
it was like a league minimum just because
it was he's a backup now.
Yeah,
and then he goes to the Colts and gets $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Has the best season of his career.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that. When I saw the stat line, someone said
the running game obviously was phenomenal.
Well,
but
yes, but they said it was like a picture of Daniel Jones. It was like, I just threw for 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, tore my Achilles. I want $50 million.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at. Was like in his head, he's got to look at it now. Like, okay, I only made $1 million the year before, made $10 million this year. I don't want $38 million for one more year when I can see how quickly a season can end. And it's like, now also look at how old he is. If he does get hurt again next year, say a major injury sure, he's getting $38 million from the team, but now he's 30. He's coming off back-to-back missing seasons from injuries.
Yeah.
People aren't going to want to give him $50 million. They're going to be like, he wants to strike while the iron's hot, basically.
It's cold right now, dude. You tore your Achilles.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles. You
might not even be there the starting on, kickoff, like day one. You might not even be there.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, that's a problem but it's like, I could see why he would want $50 million. Especially considering some of the other quarterbacks that are out there getting paid that much and then some.
They're at least on the field.
Yeah, they are. He got hurt once, dude. What do you want him to do?
Didn't he tear
played through
ACL
He played through a fucking broken leg, a fractured leg, and then
That's
tore his
right.
Achilles.
Let's give him $50 million. The guy he played through a broken leg.
Yeah.
As an organization standpoint, genius. That's stupid. I don't care. All right. Sure. He was mid. He was.
They were fucking 8-2.
Jonathan Taylor.
They were 8. All right.
Literally, Jonathan Taylor was having. Yeah. I mean, that was like. Was it not?
He was phenomenal, yeah, but it wasn't like Daniel Jones wasn't lighting it up.
He was on pace for
Alec Pierce had
better season than Saquon Barkley did the year before.
Yeah, everybody's on pace for fucking 2,200 yards.
He had
in
like
the fourth game of the
1,500 yards
season.
and 19 touchdowns.
I know, but everybody has that shit every fucking year. There's somebody who has like a ridiculous amount of yards in the first 5 games. Like, he's on pace for 2,400 yards and 38 touchdowns at this rate.
How does the argument is nothing that Daniel Jones did last year justifies paying him $50 million a year on at least a 4-year contract. No one that does not justify. Give this guy $200 million. We've seen him be okay. He went on a Cinderella run for 8 games, tore his Achilles, but we've seen him be mega ass cheeks before.
He's also been good before. He's been very good before. He was on a team that was mega ass cheeks. That's another thing.
Then why did he regress so bad though? But if he's that good, he would make the team around him better.
I'm not saying he's fucking. I'm not saying he's fucking Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying he's not dog shit.
Ain't even getting $50 million a year.
That's only because we're restructuring contracts to be able to afford Kenneth
Josh
Walker.
Allen ain't getting $50 million a year.
Pretty sure he is.
He's getting like, was it?
Pretty sure his contract was actually like significantly more than that.
I thought it was like 6 years, I guess that would be close. But, okay, then, whatever. Let's change your argument then. Daniel Jones is nowhere near as good as Josh Allen.
That's what I just said. I'm not comparing him to fucking Josh Allen
Then who
or
are you
Patrick
comparing him
Mahomes.
to?
Jordan Love? Has he played better than Jordan Love?
But Jordan Love has made it to the playoffs and won playoff games. So you can put that argument out there.
Jordan Love with the Packers. A good team, a good organization. Who the fuck did he have?
We literally said that they're mid. We've said it on the show.
A good enough team, not the fucking Giants. The Giants are dog shit. They've been dog shit. He never had a team around him. He had Saquon Barkley, and that was it.
Odell Beckham Jr.
And they fucking absolutely trashed him. They had Odell, who was fucking mid, which we've talked about, and they've just gone to revolving doors of head coaches. The organization's trash. We know this. They've never had a good team.
I just don't. Okay, that's fine. I mean, agree to disagree. I just don't see any world where Daniel Jones gets $50 million and it's not by like a garbage, like the Cardinals, like a bad organization that's just desperate.
I'm not saying I think he's worth the 50. I'm just saying I could see why he's asking for it. If you're in his shoes, you fucking want to ask for it. He's got to be, what, 29?
Yeah, sure, ask for it, but you're not going to get it. Then you're just not going to have a job. But no one's going to pay you.
Except he's got a job with the Colts for $38 million,
oh
so why
God.
not ask?
You're not understanding. Okay, he's got a job for a year. Next year after that, I still want my $50 million. Everyone's be like,
he's got to prove it. He's got to prove it, exactly. But if he comes out and plays just as good as he did this season and finishes the season out, then it's going to be like, all right, now what? Now you're going to have to pay him more than $50 million a year. If a guy like him is performing like that, because now it's going to be like, what is Sam Darnold's next contract? Look what Sam Darnold fucking did. Daniel Jones was on pace to do the same shit Darnold did with the Vikings.
You could say that, but then what happened to the rest of the team? Just because they didn't have a quarterback, Daniel Jones. Just because they didn't have a quarterback.
So what happened to Jonathan Taylor? If you want to argue that Jonathan Taylor was the reason that they were as good as they were, and it wasn't Daniel
which
Jones.
We talked about on the show. That they weren't using him. They weren't running him.
Why does that matter if there's no quarterback? Why wouldn't they run him without a quarterback?
I'm not their coach.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think that argument's falling apart about Jonathan Taylor. The whole rest of the team.
They have to use the player for him to get. They have to call plays to say, "Hey, you're gonna grab the ball and run it." If they don't do that, how is he supposed to?
They obviously called plays with him. The fucking run game completely fell off. But why is that?
Maybe because they didn't. I don't know, because
they didn't have a good enough quarterback to pose a threat behind him, in front of him. I mean, would be the argument too.
A big threat. I mean, that was the whole.
He was at the fucking beginning of the year when they were the best team in the AFC and had the #1 offense in the league. I know the running game was good. They were using him, yes, but like the running game was that good. They could do it without Daniel Jones. He should have been doing it.
But we talked about
nothing should have changed.
Okay, that's fine. You're just not understanding. That's fine.
I understand what you're saying. I get your argument is that they didn't give him the ball enough. But it's like, okay, yeah, they changed their play calling, sure, but why did they change your play calling?
You think if you don't have a quarterback, you're just running the ball more because you can't throw it.
You would maybe think that, but also, do you want to get your running back hurt that you know you're going to need to pay next year?
They can't pay. They just paid Alec Pierce, and they got to maybe pay their trash.
That didn't happen at the point, but it's like, and also, why not just keep handing him the ball? I agree. I think they gave him the ball way too little at the end, but still, fucking doesn't matter. Daniel Jones was a big piece of the team, dude. It wasn't just Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, that's all I'm getting at the beginning. He was fucking playing really good. They were the best team in football for the first 8 weeks of the season.
Give them the Super Bowl. Give them the Lombardi. 8 weeks.
Yeah, hang the banner. Hang the banner. 8-week champs, but it's still, he played really good.
I guess my original argument, not worth $50 million. He can ask it all day. I could ask for $50 million right now. I'm not going to get it.
And my original argument was just that I could see why he's asking for $50 million.
Yeah, but
I could see it from his point of view.
The organizations don't care about, well, you know what? We're going to give you this contract just in case you get injured for yourself.
I didn't say they do.
Okay.
I didn't say they do. I'm just talking from his point of view. That was it.
Terrible point of view. The guy sucks.
Sure.
What else happened?
A lot. Quarterbacks getting money.
Oh, yeah.
Malik Willis.
Is he worth $67 million they give him?
Yeah, $67.5 million on 3 years. $22 million a year. I think he's absolutely worth it. I think he's fucking good. I think he might be better. Dude. He might be better than Jordan Love because they didn't fucking use him in Tennessee.
Didn't he start a few games?
A few, but they let his ass sit on the bench for most of it to make no sense. They drafted him and then never used him.
Yeah, wasn't he? What was he, like a 3rd-round pick?
I thought he was higher than that. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe. I'm not really.
But they just immediately went
Willis
with.
Is winning games, dude.
I know.
Beat the Bears.
I know that's what I'm saying. I think he's good. I think kid's got a good opportunity down there. I just don't know what the fucking Dolphins plan on putting around him because
They got Jalen Waddle
they've just been selling the farm down there
and
pretty
Devon
much.
Achane.
Yeah.
And
a first-year head coach with a defensive mind.
Yep. And they got, I'm trying to think, Darren Waller?
No, he's gone.
Okay.
I believe.
No
I
Darren
could be
Waller.
wrong. He might still be. Maybe I'm mixing him up.
I have no idea what that contract was when
I might
they
be mixing
signed
that
him.
up. I like the move though for the Dolphins. I mean, you got a young quarterback who's clearly showed he can play at the starting level.
Willis.
Yeah.
Get paid. There you go. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, he has $38 million. You see that?
No, I didn't.
He showed his bank account. He has $38 million in his bank account. He said, that's how much I've saved being in the league. Smart.
Yeah, I would say so. I thought there was something else I had on the Dolphins, too. There was another move that they made.
Oh. No, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Wrong thing.
I don't know. Khalil Mack signed another 1-year deal to stick around with the Chargers. You think he got $18 million for 1 year?
I did see that.
I think that's fucking great for him too. He's a beast. Absolutely no reason to let him go, especially $18 million. It's like, why not keep him around?
Tariq Woolen's going to the Eagles. That just happened.
Are you fucking serious?
1 year, $15 million. Oh yeah, because they just lost Reed Blankenship. Granted, he's a safety. Reed Blankenship's gone.
Reed Blankenship signed a 3-year deal with the Texans, which is...
Texans are loading up, dude.
It's the same thing right there. You're talking the exact same thing. Like the two teams. How the hell the Texans land Reed Blankenship to mix in with that secondary, and how the hell the Eagles managed to pull off Reek Woolen along with... oh my God, what the fuck is happening? Quinyon Mitchell and White Sauce. What's his name? Why am I forgetting his fucking name?
Oh, Cooper DeJean.
I mean, what a fucking...
Alfredo?
Yeah. I mean, that's just absolutely nuts. Both of those, that's crazy.
They're trying to trade Jalen Carter. Did you see that?
I did see that, yeah. I was shocked by that, actually.
Probably because of his character issues, if I had to guess.
Yeah, but it was 1 year. Like, there was nothing else major that's really happened with him other than the whole Dak Prescott thing,
He had character. Well, that was the whole thing that they said that why Ryan Poles passed on him was because his character issues coming out of college, the whole drag racing thing too. Kind of a bad look, but I don't know. That was like one of the things in the scouting reports. Apparently, I don't know. I truly don't know why they would want to get rid of him. He's obviously very, very good.
Yeah, he's ridiculously good. I was shocked to see that they were.
Maybe they're also just desperate. I'm surprised AJ Brown hasn't moved, to be honest.
See, that one I am and I'm not, because I just feel like there's not a lot of teams that are. I think you talk about like character issues. I think a lot of teams have looked at the drama that's going on for 2 straight years, not just like a one-off situation that happened that put a stain on him. It's been 2 straight years of him being like a total bitch, and I think there's just a lot of teams looking at the amount that they would have to give up for him, and what they would have to pay him.
Agreed.
And what does he actually bring to the table at this point? Is he going to come here and within 4 or 5 weeks, by week 6, be bitching because he's not getting the ball enough because he's just not schemed in right yet, and it's taken time to figure out? Like, not worth the risk. If anybody should fuck pick him up, probably the Raiders.
I was gonna say Titans, dude. Talk about reunions.
Yeah, well, it would be a good reunion, but
I'm interested to see what the
God, I'm so thirsty. I need to grab me another fucking
what the Colts do with Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out.
I'm honestly really excited to see that. I'm excited to see what they get. I guarantee someone will try to give him like a first.
They should.
That's insane. I don't know. How do you?
You just talked about him being on pace for fucking 2,300 yards and 30-something touchdowns.
Can he do it again?
It's like, man, he's had 2 years that are damn near just as good. That was
the average elite lifespan of a running back is 3 years. 3.5 years is the average.
Yeah. I'm aware. Was that his fucking rookie year or second year?
He went nuts his second year, right? I don't know. Either way, Trying to think what other big news happened.
He had a pretty damn solid rookie year, too. 1,169 yards, 11 touchdowns. Year number 2, 1,811 yards and 18 touchdowns.
Yep.
Last year, not this most recent year, but the year before that, 1,431 yards, 11 touchdowns. Last year, 1,585, 18 touchdowns. That's actually absurd. He's had 2 down years, and was he hurt in both of them?
I know one of them for sure.
Why do I feel? Because he didn't sit out. He had to be hurt. No, he had to be hurt 2 years in a row because the one that he was talking about sitting out, but he didn't. It was leading up to the season when he wanted to get his contract done. But he never actually missed games for that. So, yeah, he had to have gotten hurt. He had literally half the attempts, basically, in both seasons. A little bit more than half the attempts. But, yeah, I think he would absolutely be worth the first-round pick to a serious competitor.
Yeah.
Maybe not to a shit team currently.
Cardinals.
Hey, Cardinals just got themselves another good running back. Tyler Algier.
I did see that.
I like that move, actually. I know they don't have a quarterback necessarily besides Jacoby Brissett.
Maybe they'll just draft someone. They'll draft Carson Beck.
Yeah, it's a good possibility. I mean, that they're going to end up drafting someone or maybe even signing just a vet. But either way, I think that's a fucking awesome backfield because James Conner's coming back.
Yeah.
They've said that. He has been in the league, it feels like, for 10 fucking years.
Forever. I mean, because he was the one who filled Le'Veon Bell's role. Like when Le'Veon Bell sat out and everything, he's like, okay, well, we got James Conner now. Or no. Is that Philip Lindsay?
I'm pretty sure it was James Conner because that was about
too.
that
Yeah,
long
it was
ago
James
when
Conner.
that whole thing went down.
Yeah. Speaking of Le'Veon Bell, he's been in the news lately too. But that's neither here nor there.
Trying to look up, I'm looking up his career stats because I want to see how fucking long he's been in the league.
James Conner? It has to be at least 8 years, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, it feels like it's been at least 10 already. Yeah, 2017. From 2017 to 2020, he was with Pittsburgh.
That's
He's been
crazy.
with Arizona since. But like, he's coming back. He's 30 years old. He's definitely not in his prime by any stretch.
No.
Which is why I think this would be a great opportunity for Tyler Algier to show that he's a fucking beast. Because that dude is an absolute, like, he's a bus. He's a fucking hitter. And I think I just love that combo. I think that's a great, solid, strong RB1, RB2 is just Tyler Algier and James Conner just pounding the shit out of the rock. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Now, what the rest of the team looks like, who knows?
But Nate Hobbs got released. Did you see that?
I did see that. Really crazy that happened on didn't he sign a 3-year contract, 4-year contract, and they let him go after the first year?
The Packers kind of made some stupid moves, haven't they?
They've let a lot of
defensive pieces go.
Yeah, well, they let their 2-time Pro Bowl center walk away, Elton Jenkins. Kind of shocked by that. Obviously, they let Malik Willis out of the building, which, of course, because they weren't going to get away with not paying him a lot. The Nate Hobbs thing.
Quay Walker,
that was another one that I was going to say. Quay Walker went to the fucking Raiders. Also, the Raiders are stacking up, dude. Like, that team is actually starting to pile up some stars. But, yeah, they let up Quay Walker. He signed a 3-year, $40.5 million deal with the Raiders. That's a big deal. I was really shocked by that. Apparently, Packers fans weren't. I was talking to a dude at work today about it, and he was like, no, I kind of expected it. You know, it is what it is, blah, blah, blah.
Interesting.
But, man, when it comes to the Raiders, they've signed Linderbaum, which is awesome.
Yes.
Quay Walker, which is awesome for them. Nakobe Dean from the fucking Eagles. That is crazy. I could not believe that. 3 years, $36 million. They got Jalen Naylor, which for a team that has virtually zero receiving core at this point, is more than fine. Kwity Paye, Eric Stokes, they re-signed him, Malcolm Kuntz, and then they picked up Taron Johnson. Like, they're kind of actually making some decent moves, and you go and get like one of the best centers, if not, he's probably top 3 centers in the game. You're going to draft Mendoza, like 90% chance. They're kind of looking like, damn, this might be serious.
Guarantee they draft Mendoza. Like they'd be stupid not to, right?
You would, yeah.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Drew Aller. There you go. First overall pick.
God, can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine? This
That'd
would
be
seriously
nuts.
be like one of those videos. Like this would be one of the videos you watch on YouTube where it's like worst draft class of all time, or like worst draft mistakes by a team. It's like fucking Mike Ditka trading seven picks for Ricky Williams. Just fucking. It's like the same thing. Granted, Ricky Williams turned out to be fantastic. I love Ricky Williams, but
I'm scrolling through this. They're just scrolling, like trying to see like news coming up. If there's anything new. It's a quote tweet to the Lions signing Pacheco. This guy said, "If you need 3 yards, he's going to get you 3 yards. If you need 6 yards, he's going to get you 3 yards." I mean, that was like his biggest thing. I feel like Pacheco was really just like lower the shoulder, get a few yards. That was like one thing people really liked about him at first. They're like, "Yo, this guy's like will run through a wall."
Yeah, he runs through a wall and he runs through the ground when he runs.
He's honestly pretty cool.
I forgot about Kendrick Bourne actually signed a deal with the Cardinals.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. 2-year, $10 million deal. Talk about fucking dirt cheap for a guy who, I mean, honestly just had kind of like a solid-ass year. Who was really supposed to not be anybody but a depth piece, but then Ricky Pearsall got hurt, and Jawan Jennings was out, and Brandon Ayuk was missing, and Kendrick Bourne lit it up with fucking Mac Jones throwing in the ball.
Yeah.
Like, Kendrick Bourne was legit. So, for them to get him for $5 million, Kendrick Bourne next to MHJ, and Trey McBride, James Conner, Tyler Algier, Jacoby Brissett's like 48 years old, it feels like at this point. They feel like they would have signed a younger quarterback. Again, this is kind of what we were talking about. That's why I'm like confused with them. Because like they don't really have the time to be fucking around with
Agreed.
a rookie quarterback. Like you're going to draft a guy and you're going to just more than likely ruin his career by just tossing him right into the fire.
And that's why
and the expectations are going to be up here because you go, we paid a wide receiver, we got to pay Marvin Harrison next year, we got to pay Trey McBride next year. Like, we just paid another running back. We're already paying another running back. Like, there's a lot of things that it's going to be putting the pressure on whoever they draft, if they draft a QB.
Yes.
That just makes that situation not ideal. We have a brand new head coach. Like, I don't know.
This is dude calling out Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was talking about something. I don't know. It's big. I don't know. It's like this big thread. I don't really care to read the rest of it, but Micah Parsons chimes in and says to this guy, "I think any player hitting a second contract is successful to me. Business is business. I had 3 All-Pros and still ain't get paid by the team that drafted me." Someone said, "Ain't get paid? No, you just wanted more money than Myles Garrett while not even being as close as good." Packers fans are not happy in this guy's comments right now.
Fuck him. That's facts.
They said, "Chill out. I'm taking Micah all day. Micah is the best pass rusher in the league.
No, he's not. Didn't
even get a full season. Would have been better than Myles Garrett." Well, considering that he just broke the sack record, I would say Micah Parsons would have to be playing pretty good. Historically good, actually. He'd have to break the record himself.
Yeah. That would not. I mean, he's just not even.
I don't think so.
I legitimately think at this point it's like not even.
I think at this point I'm starting to actually dislike Micah Parsons. And it's not even just because he's on the Packers.
I've never really cared for him, to be honest. I mean, I've always thought he was very good. Like, I could appreciate that he's very good, but I've always kind of disliked him because he's
honestly.
Yeah, he's just a douchebag.
This guy loves being on social media more than anything.
I've said that. Yeah, talk about like his podcast and shit, all the trouble he was causing down in Jerry World and everything with talking shit. Like, just it's like, dude, you want to be the best. How many fuck does Myles Garrett have a podcast?
I'm sure everyone. I swear to God, they all do know.
I did. Did you see that clip? I think we did talk about that actually. When Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett were talking on, I think it was Micah's podcast.
Oh, really?
Like month ago.
Really?
You didn't see that?
No.
I swear to God, we talked about that. Maybe we didn't. Dude, Micah Parsons was just Myles Garrett was just dogging Micah Parsons the entire time. He was like trying to talk. He's like, "Bro, I'm so good. If I would have done this, I would have done that." He's like, "How many sacks do you have this year? How many this do you have this year? How many QB pressures do you have this year?" He's like, I set the sack record. I did this. Like, he just roasted Micah Parsons on his own show for fucking 2.5 straight minutes. It was absolutely hilarious.
That is awesome.
I'll show it to you when we're done here. It's so funny. One move the Packers did make that I honestly think was pretty solid for them especially since they're letting a lot of their defensive pieces go. They did pick up Zaire Franklin from the Colts,
I
who
think that
led the league in tackles in 2024.
Yeah, that's not a bad move. The Colts are kind of just doing a lot of things that don't make too much sense. That letting him go, they let one of their other DNs go.
That was another fucking thing I forgot about.
Yeah, Pay something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Quiddy Pay.
Yeah,
he went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Another Cardinals move. I forgot they're bringing in Gardner Minshew.
Are they?
So it's gonna be Gardner Minshew and fucking Jacoby Brissett.
Dude, honestly, they might win the Super Bowl.
I mean, it's crazy that he's still in the league, honestly, too. He's a solid backup.
Great backup. Well,
I mean, you look at
riding the coattails of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, no, he's only there 1 year, right?
I've thought 2.
It might have been 2. I thought it was only last year. I could be wrong, but it might have been 2 years. But fucking, he's been on how many different teams? But he almost took the Colts to the playoffs until the running back just dropped the ball wide open at the goal line and cost them that season.
He should have honestly, I don't know. That should have earned him a starting job, honestly, in my opinion. Didn't.
Yeah.
Eagles.
I forgot he was on the Eagles.
Jags. Started on the Jags.
Yeah.
Chiefs. Colts. God, he has been everywhere. I'm trying to think. I know there's one more.
Oh, yeah, he was in Vegas the year before Kansas City. So he was only in Kansas City 1 year.
Okay.
Then he was at Vegas, Indy, Philly, and Jacksonville.
He started for the Raiders.
Yeah.
He did start for the Raiders. That's right.
Yeah, he had 2,013 yards, 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
Pretty sure he got injured.
He did get hurt, yeah.
And then that's when AJ, the guy from Purdue,
not AJ McCarron.
No, not Aiden McCarron. We're calling him AJ McCarron every time.
Oh my God.
Aiden McConnell.
Aiden O'Connell, I think.
Aiden O'Connell. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what did he get here? 1 year, $8 million deal for the Cardinals. That's kind of a steal.
Sure.
Kind of a steal.
You get to live in Arizona, play golf all the time.
Yeah, especially when you guys miss the playoffs. You'll have a lot longer. You get the long off season to do whatever you want. Man, there was another. Oh, dude. Edge rusher Boye Mafe from the Seattle Seahawks. 3-year deal with the Bengals.
Yo.
That's actually a big deal. I didn't screenshot a lot of shit.
They just flipped the bird to Trey Hendrickson.
They did. Also, how has he not gotten picked up yet?
I think everyone's just looking at this guy wants a lot of money. He's 30, 31 years old.
He wants 30 to 35 mil. I mean, it's like, fuck it, dude. Why not? If you're someone that's close, he's not too old. He's 31. It ain't like
too is his performance last year was like, does it justify paying that much? But wasn't he banged up?
He was banged up damn near all year last year, and he got bullied pretty much all year. But then again, their season's hopes were fucking over right at the beginning of the year.
Agreed.
Not that makes it okay to play like shit, saying he did it on purpose or anything, but it's got to be defeating when he went through what he went through, saying he wanted more money, all this shit, and then he just gave in, took a bullshit ass payday from him. And it's like, fuck, dude, you feel like a fool. And then your season's over right at the beginning. It's like, we're cooked. I'm not trying. I'm not putting in the effort. Another massive, massive move that truly shocked me. Travis Etienne signs with the Saints.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. So with that signing now, Alvin Kamara is more than likely going to be on the move too.
You would imagine.
Everyone's like, okay, where is he going to go? Alvin Kamara could still potentially bring some life to a backfield.
I don't doubt it. I mean, not this.
He's definitely not.
Was it this year or
the
last?
Alvin Kamara, he was. I mean, think about. He was nuts. He was absolutely nuts.
I want to look up his stats too, because I can't remember now. We're in the weird phase of last year or the previous year. It was 2024. I mean, he had 950 yards, 6 touchdowns. He had a solid year with, again, no quarterback.
Hasn't had a quarterback since Drew Brees.
And that was the year that Olave was out with a concussion, multiple concussions, for most of the year. The whole offense ran through Kamara, and I can't remember. This isn't. I don't know how many receiving yards and shit he had that year either. That was just rushing yards, but.
No, they got Tyler Shook.
Yeah, 68 receptions for 543 yards as well.
Yeah, I mean,
pretty damn solid out of a running back. I mean,
chalk it up to 1,600 all-purpose yards. Pretty solid.
Yeah, you can't complain about that. I mean, the only problem with him really is
aging.
The age. I was about to say, dude, he's 30, but
really,
I thought he was older as well.
I mean, I guess even if he has been in the league for 9 years, let's say he got in at 21, that makes sense, honestly.
They gotta fucking have.
Because he's been in the league for a long time.
2017 was his rookie year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
You know what? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know he is. Wow, yeah, 2024. Okay, so I know he's a great pass catching back. That's like been his
thing,
biggest attribute.
Yeah.
He has not even had a 1,000-yard season in his career rushing.
Yeah.
But 2024, like I was just saying, 950. That was actually his career high. That's absurd.
I would be interested to see, yeah, you'd have to go to the receiving yards. I'm sure that has to be a lot.
I
mean, because Alvin Kamara was like
after
the
20,
dude.
So 2021 through 2025, he had one season where he had over 500 receiving yards, and that was the 2024 season. Before the rookie year, he had 826 yards. Second year, 709. Then 533. Then 756. Then 439, 490, 466, 543, and then 186 last year.
That's crazy. Why do I feel like he's always produced way more?
I agree. I think it's got to be like touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's got to be the, let's see, he has 61 career touchdowns rushing, 25 career touchdowns receiving. So he's almost at 100 career touchdowns total, which is fucking solid. He does produce. That's what I'm in the same boat. I'm actually
kind of stats have like been. I feel like
they're lackluster.
Yeah, I would have been a lot more.
You would never look at his stats and be like, just be able to justify the hype that he's had for the last fucking. I mean, maybe not the past 2-3 years, but like the first 7 years of his career.
Agreed. Yeah.
You would not be able to justify to like somebody 10 years from now, be like, dude, you don't even know about Alvin Kamara, and they'd look out and be like, he never even had a 1,000-yard season. You'd be like yeah, but trust me.
They'd be like, this guy was mid as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He didn't even have a 1,000-yard season when most times now anymore, like guys are putting up 1,500-yard seasons. It seems like left and right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I like ETN going to the Saints. I think it's a fucking great move for them.
Good move.
That's a really good move for them. Speaking of other really good moves, the Rams are another team that are in the same boat to me as like the Chiefs. How they pull off the shit they pull off and getting, I don't know if did we talk about them getting Trent McDuffie?
Yeah, we talked about
last episode.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if we talked about who else did they get? They got someone else just from the Chiefs too. Their other corner. I'm forgetting his name.
I don't remember it either, to be honest.
Oh my god, that's gonna bug the shit out of me, dude. They got another corner from the Chiefs. They're fucking stacking the shit out of their secondary, obviously, because that's what that was their biggest issue.
The Chiefs are depleting theirs, which has been their biggest issue.
It was definitely an issue last year for sure.
Like, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Understand that.
I think they're gonna rely on the draft. Like I said, they kind of, I think they hold themselves in regard. I mean, dude, they get these corners. They know how to make them, dude. Spagnuolo is just he knows what he's doing. I think they're not afraid to draft a guy and put him in the secondary and be like, sink or swim. We are more than confident we're going to be able to teach you how to swim here.
Yeah.
They just got a great system. So it's confusing to the outside world, but I don't know. It seems to work for them. They've been fucking pulling it off for like, what, 9 years now? 8 years? Jags also, former Jag, Greg Newsome reached a deal 1 year, $10 million with the Giants. I kind of like that move by the Giants as another piece that I think is a little bit underrated.
Yeah.
Going into that secondary to hold down the defense a little bit better. And then also Devin Lloyd, linebacker for the Jags. He's gone as well. Went to the Panthers. Who else did the Panthers picked up another big piece too. Who am I forgetting?
I honestly don't know.
Jalen Phillips. They got Jalen Phillips from the fucking Eagles.
A lot of people were clowning them for that because they said they paid way too much.
They probably overpaid him. I almost could agree with that, but he's fucking phenomenally talented. Yeah. I mean, he's so fucking good.
Yeah.
He is so fucking good. The Panthers made some serious moves. They also did make another move that benefits the Steelers, move that I liked. Rico Dowdle to the Steelers. I think that's great because Kenneth Gainwell went to the Bucks.
Yep.
Dude, after the year that Rico Dowdle just had, especially when no one expected the Panthers to really be shit, I think that's a great move for the Steelers to get him back there, and then also for the Panthers to free him up, get him out of there. Who's their other back? They're not gonna stick. Maybe they're sticking with Chuba Hubbard.
I think that was their other back, right?
He's got to be coming up on year 4, though, right? He might have like one more year before he has to get paid.
I think so.
And then what was the other one? Oh, Olamide Zaccheaus leaving the Bears. He's signing back with the Falcons.
See you, chump. Thanks. Get out of my face. The guy couldn't catch a cold.
Yeah, good luck with Tua throwing you the ball.
Or Michael Penix. Honestly, I don't even know who's going to be the starter day one at this point.
It's going to be Tua for sure, because Penix got hurt, with like 4 weeks left of the season? 3 weeks left of the season when he tore his ACL.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
He ain't coming back anytime soon.
That's tragic.
Yeah. At this point, I guess we're sitting at the most updated version of salary cap space. Bears are down to $13.4 million. I don't know how much more we could really do with that.
Not much.
Kind of looks like we honestly are just depending on going through the draft.
Yeah.
And I don't hate it. I really don't. I mean,
we'll see. I don't expect us to be. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this year. We said that. I mean,
I don't think there's going to be that big of a drop off. I don't expect it to be like, it'd be hard to stay at the same level.
Yeah, 100%.
Or it's going to be hard to stay at the same level, especially considering you just got rid of DJ Moore. And then losing Dahlman is devastating.
Huge.
We're really going to have to see how this team shapes up, but
I have faith in the draft, though. I do feel confident about it.
The moves we've made so far, like I said, I don't think they're horrible. And then, yeah, with the draft, I think we got something cooking.
Plug some of the holes.
We definitely do.
Like,
so what's our number one hole right now?
Defensive end.
Still got to be, as I say, still got to be fucking pass rusher.
Yeah, pass rush is cheeks.
Yeah.
And then I would like to see maybe a little more depth on the offensive line. Center mostly. I would like to see if we can maybe get a big center in the first round. I don't know what that even looks like right now, though. I haven't looked and probably won't look, to be honest. I don't really care. Leave that to them. That's their job. But yeah, we'll see about the draft. Should be interesting. It's cool going into the draft and not having to worry about getting a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's more enjoyable because like more saying like, what are we gonna do other than like the obvious? It's like,
well, if you know you're
draft quarterback.
Yeah, if you know you're going for a quarterback in the draft, your team was shit.
Yeah,
that's all that means.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like
pretty much. Yeah.
If you're not, I mean, it's really cut and dry. If you're hoping for a QB in the draft, you're like, yeah, we're a couple years from being halfway decent.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed.
That was it that I had on the NFL. I tried not to screenshot too much because I knew there was just there's so many. I mean, there was probably twice as much.
Yeah.
That happened as we even mentioned.
100%.
But, I'm going to take a quick peek and just see if there's anything that's popped up.
Hopefully something big. We want like blockbuster news.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember like who really is left that's going to be the blockbuster.
There really weren't like.
There you go.
I saw a list the other day.
Browns signed Elton Jenkins, center from the Packers.
Awesome.
Good for them. Need to protect Shadur. Steelers, Rico Dowdle got a 2-year, $12.25 million. How is he only getting paid $6 million after that year that he just had? I'm really shocked by that. Wow. That seems slightly underpaid. Oh yeah, Bengals signed safety Geno Stone. And Lamar Jackson said, "You're dead to us. Dead to me." I love that.
It's awesome.
Wow, and then Kyler Murray, that's the other one.
Kyler
Murray, Trey Hendrickson, probably the two biggest names left out there, right?
I would agree. I saw a list earlier of like the top 5 remaining free agents, and the list was pretty underwhelming. I was like, there's literally just like those two were like 1 and 2, and I was just like, okay. I'm like, yeah, kind of expected guys, you know?
Yeah. I can't believe the fucking Eagles got Reek Woolen. That's actually kind of nuts still. Still blowing my mind.
Just one other thing on the WBC. That's all I got left is Did you watch Absolutely Lay Wood to Great Britain? That was pretty cool.
No, I did not.
Kyle Schwarber went yard. That was pretty awesome. Actually, Tariq Schoolville gave up it was like the second pitch of the game. He gave up a home run. And, yeah, Kyle Schwarber answered almost immediately, like 2 innings later. And it kind of just took off from there. U.S. won a nail-biter against Mexico. Apparently, I didn't know until I was reading today because I did not watch the game or haven't even been following as closely as I would have liked to have been by now. But Mexico is, like,
not bad.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
And they gave the U.S. a actually really good run for their money yesterday. Like, it came down to a nail-biter. Aaron Judge went yard, and then I forgot who else did. But Aaron Judge, yeah. It was, I hate the guy, but it was fun to watch. It was very fun to watch.
I like Aaron Judge.
The regular season god.
I mean, I don't know. He carried the fucking Yankees through the playoffs this past season. It's so funny. We talked all that shit on him, which was valid up until that point.
Him because they were just like, dude, this guy sucked in the World Series.
Well, yeah, I mean, he sucked in the playoffs, period. I
Yeah.
mean, he's literally statistically one of the worst hitters in the playoffs ever.
Yeah.
And then last year, he just absolutely torched everybody in the playoffs,
It was
too. It was
great.
like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
He's actually doing it, and it was all for nothing because they blew it.
Yep.
That's all that matters. I did actually watch a little bit of, I think it was it Panama and Puerto Rico. This stat actually blew my mind. I also called it. It was 10th inning. And I was sitting there, we were at my parents' house for my brother's birthday, and it was like me, my brother, sister-in-law, my dad, and Stephanie and everything. And I'm like, how cool would it be if this guy hits a walk-off homer right now? Well, dude ends up hitting a walk-off homer. There were 2 of them that day, one by the Netherlands, and then this one. That was the first time that there's been a walk-off homer in 20 years that the WBC's been happening.
Yeah, I saw that stat too, and I was just like,
that's mind-blowing.
How long has this been going on? I feel like I really didn't hear about it until the last time around.
Yeah, they said it's been 20 years, which I was like, okay, that seems crazy. But then I started thinking about, like, there's not that many games. Like, when you think 20 years of baseball, you're picturing, your 162 games a year.
Yeah.
But it ain't that. So it's kind of understandable, but also still fucking nuts.
No, that's awesome. That is awesome.
It was a sick way to end a game. 10th inning, walk-off. It was wild. It was an absolute nuke, too. I mean, as soon as he hit it, it was like, oh, the shit's over.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that was awesome.
That is awesome. Ow. But
that was pretty much all I had.
got. Alrighty. Well, then, guys, we are going to... Hold on, what's this little say? Miami Dolphins something. Okay, now it's gone. God dang it. Oh, it's just the Malik Willis thing. Okay.
We're going to go home and hunker down for the tornadoes and the yoga ball-sized hail tonight.
I really hope not.
I hope not either. I'm actually not going to lie. I think they might be right about this one. I've been saying this for years. I'm like, we
radar
never...
doesn't look too menacing right now.
Yeah, it's not. It's supposed to hit, like, late tonight, though.
Yeah.
It's supposed to start around, like, 7-ish, 8 o'clock, and then get, like, really shitty around, like, midnight and later, which is not good. It's like, I don't want to be sleeping and wake up with the fucking power out and, like, 4 inches of water in my basement.
Yeah.
I'd prefer it to happen, like, now so I can, like, control it while I'm awake.
Absolutely.
But I am kind of tweaking now, like, being a homeowner and shit. It's like, I was, thinking about it. I'm like, man, there's stuff, like, should I, like, move stuff out of the yard? Like, bring some stuff in and, like, tuck it in the corner or, like, put it in the garage just so it doesn't blow away? Because if we actually are going to get, like, shit, even 60-mile-an-hour winds, I'm like, my fucking fire pit might go flying a little bit, like, hit my fucking fence and any type of chairs and umbrellas and shit.
Just gotta strap it down. But with that being said, guys, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.